And Tesla has one great asset. Elon is a phenomenal entrepreneur. And I think that don't lose sight of the fact that Tesla makes a great car, but there's an opportunity at Tesla to create the software platform for the future of automobiles.
What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I already know the unsubscribe button is fixing to be hit because I'm talking about Elon, and it's not in a good light, and people get caught up in their hero worship that Elon is like a god, okay? Let's get something straight, all right? Y'all gonna get mad at what I'm gonna say, but it's the truth. And I'm doing a forward-looking statement here that says Elon sells out retail investors. Now, what do you mean, CSI, that it's a forward-looking statement? Because Trump, when he wins, is going to establish Elon as the economic czar. He's going to be the one that goes in and does with the scalpel and does all the cutting of the fat, and so we can lower our debt and other things, all right, that he's going to be tasked to do. One of them is probably going to be the stock market, and they're going to tap King Griffin to handle the stock market shit for them, okay? That's just the way it is. Now, I know some of y'all don't agree with that Elon would not put King Griffin as the head of the SEC or Secretary or Treasurer because they don't like him. But bullshit. History repeats itself, people, all right? In 2008, what caused the market crash? Do your due diligence and you'll find out that it was the Aladdin algorithm who was buying and selling and doing all kind of crazy shit that caused it to collapse. When that happened and the market fell like it did in 2008, who did they tap to fix the problem? Larry Fink. And what did he use? The same program that caused the problem to fix the problem.
Every major bank, company, and investment fund has come to rely on Aladdin and its all-powerful AI and algorithms to beat the market. And if they didn't, they've collapsed and failed in Aladdin's wake. So Larry had just one ambition: to build a super smart robot that could pick out risk and opportunity in the market and do it better than any computer or human could do. In 1988, he launched a new startup, BlackRock, with a tiny coding team to give birth to this robot. Its name, Aladdin, which stands for Asset, Liability, and Debt Derivative Investment Network. And in 1999, when Aladdin turned 11, Aladdin was getting so intelligent at picking losers and winners that Larry began selling access to its data to other Wall Street firms. As a result, today BlackRock, together with his two closest rivals, Vanguard and State Street, both of which also rely on Aladdin's mountain of knowledge, have become the biggest shareholders of over 40% of all public listed companies in America. 2008, the global financial crisis hits, and before Aladdin turns 21 years old, is called on by every Wall Street bank and Timothy Geithner, the head of the Federal Reserve and the US Treasury. As soon as Lehman Brothers collapsed and the Wall Street meltdown began, the US government came calling to save the next collapsing bank, Bear Stearns. It was Aladdin who decided which assets to keep and which to leave in the $30 billion rescue package. And few people know it was a robot that saved America from disaster.
That's the facts. Now, Larry Fink has had to take a back seat to Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin is now the world's renowned greatest investor in the world, next to Nancy Pelosi, and they believe that Ken Griffin is a genius when it comes to the stock market. But I'm going to tell you what, people, you're not a stock market genius when you are selling shares that you do not own, collecting the money from retail investors and never giving them a product. What in the hell is wrong with Elon backing this man and letting this man give him $20 million for the acquisition of Twitter? Now, $20 million is a drop in the bucket when it came to buying Twitter, but what does the $20 million buy him? A favor, all right? And here we see them at a party together, and when I seen the picture, I didn't give it no thought. Ken Griffin's a billionaire. Elon's a billionaire. They're going to run in the same circles. They're going to take pictures together. But then now we find out that Ken Griffin has given Elon $20 million for the acquisition of Twitter. What kind of favor is he going to want? And when they go to looking at what's the problem in the market, who do you think they're going to tap to fix it? Ken Griffin. because they consider him a freaking genius in the stock market. Yeah, you can steal all you want. You can sell all the shares you want and not have them and not worry about having to ever come up with the shares, because they have market maker exemption rules that they put in place that helps this man steal retail's money and not give them a product. Now, I watch other YouTubers, and they like to talk about Ken Griffin and how he naked shorts. But I always tell y'all, the point of a naked short sale is to take the money from retail, not give them a share, but they now have the money, and then they take that money and they pay off the politicians like Ann Wagner and the rest of them up there in the Capitol to get his way. Now, if I had to give one piece of advice to Elon and Ken Griffin, y'all need to change barbers, because that shit looks terrible. You're billionaires and you look like you're fucking running the streets in the middle of the night with a bottle in your hand. What in the hell kind of party was this? So to wrap this up, who created the 2008 market crash? Larry Fink and Aladdin. And who did they get to fix the problem? Larry Fink and Aladdin. Now, things have changed since 2008. It's not Larry Fink no more. It's Ken Griffin. He's the big dog, all right? And what you see Aladdin do is nothing compared to what Ken Griffin's algorithm can do, because he says that he spent millions hiring rocket scientists and psychologists to help formulate the algorithm to steal our money. It's a shame. And they're going to do it again. History repeats itself. And how do you think when the Republicans win, they already have the Senate, if they win the House and Ann Wagner becomes the head of the House committee over the stock market, how hard do you think it's going to be to get Ken Griffin approved as the SEC chair or Secretary of Treasurer? How hard is it going to be to get approved? He's already laid the foundation. He gave $20 million to the Republican Leadership Fund. He gave $20 million to this person's fund. He wasted money and gave it to DeSantis for DeSantis to run for president because he wanted DeSantis to win. But the point now is, who are they going to tap to fix the problem that has happened in our stock market? It's an undercurrent. You don't see it. They have used Ken Griffin's algorithm to push the price of the stock market up and up and up and up, and it's all a fake and fabricated rise. And when the shit hits the fan and it all crashes, they're going to tap Ken Griffin to fix the problem. Now, that's my opinion. What's your opinion? Comment down below and let me know. How hard do you think it's going to be that if Elon was to recommend to Trump that Ken Griffin should be the SEC chair, that he could get confirmed with Republicans in the House and the Senate? It's a shame, people. That's why I've left the market. I've got my shares, that's it, of AMC. That's all I own. I'm out of the stock market, and I am in Forex, and I am doing amazing over there in Forex. I'm fixing to give you an update. Don't miss that video. Love y'all. Be blessed. Read the signs, people. See you in the next video.